She stayed away from the spotlight, yet became one of the most talked about women in Hollywood. While the world chased fame, Paloma Jiménez chose privacy, strength, and family, standing beside global superstar Vin Diesel without losing her own identity. Who is the woman behind the scenes of one of the biggest action legends? This is the untold story of elegance, mystery, and quiet power. This is Paloma Jiménez. Paloma Jiménez, born Carla Paloma Jiménez de Agustin on August 22, 1983, in Acapulco, Mexico, is a figure whose life story stands as a striking contrast to the loud, hyper-visible culture of celebrity, embodying instead a rare blend of grace, privacy, resilience, and understated influence that has quietly captivated global audiences. And her journey begins in the vibrant coastal city of Acapulco, where she grew up surrounded by rich Mexican culture, strong family values, and a sense of identity. Rooted deeply in tradition, long before she ever stepped into the world of modeling or became associated with international fame, and unlike many public figures whose lives unfold under constant media scrutiny from an early age, Paloma's early years remain largely shielded from public record, which in itself has contributed to the aura of mystery surrounding her personality, as she chose from the beginning to separate her personal life from public consumption, a decision that would later define her public image. As she transitioned into adulthood, Paloma entered the world of modeling, where her natural beauty, poised demeanor, and distinctive presence quickly earned her recognition within the Latin American fashion industry. Working with prominent brands and appearing in magazines, building a successful career that stood firmly on her own merit rather than association with celebrity culture. And during this period she became known not only for her striking physical features but also for her professionalism and ability to maintain dignity in an industry often defined by relentless exposure. And it was through this balance of visibility and restraint that she cultivated a reputation as a model who valued substance as much as style. However, her life took a significant turn when she met Vin Diesel, one of Hollywood's most recognizable action stars. Known globally for his role in the Fast and Furious franchise, and while many relationships in the entertainment industry become instant media spectacles, theirs unfolded in a markedly different way, characterized by discretion, longevity, and mutual respect, as the couple chose to keep their relationship largely out of the public eye, appearing together only occasionally and avoiding the typical patterns of celebrity publicity. And this deliberate privacy allowed them to build a strong foundation away from external pressures. A rarity in a world where relationships are often shaped and sometimes strained by public perception. Over the years, Paloma and Vin Diesel welcomed 3 children together, and motherhood became a central pillar of her identity, further reinforcing her commitment to family over fame. And while Diesel continued to dominate the global box office, Paloma remained the stabilizing force behind the scenes, managing the demands of family life with a quiet strength that rarely made headlines but played a crucial role in sustaining their relationship and household. And her influence on Diesel himself has often been subtly acknowledged by the actor, who has spoken in interviews about the importance of family and grounding influences in his life, suggesting that Paloma's presence has been instrumental in shaping his perspective beyond the screen. Despite being linked to one of the most high-profile figures in Hollywood, Paloma has consistently resisted the pull of celebrity culture, choosing instead to maintain a life that prioritizes authenticity and personal values over public attention. And this resistance has only amplified public curiosity, as audiences remain intrigued by a woman who exists at the intersection of fame and privacy without fully embracing either, creating a unique public persona that is defined as much by what she withholds as by what she reveals. In addition to her roles as a partner and mother, Paloma has also demonstrated an awareness of social issues and cultural identity, occasionally using her platform to speak about topics such as immigration and representation, particularly drawing from her experiences as a Mexican woman navigating life connected to the American entertainment industry. And in doing so, she has offered glimpses into a thoughtful and socially conscious individual whose perspective extends beyond the confines of celebrity life. Her story also reflects broader themes about the nature of modern fame, challenging the assumption that visibility is a prerequisite for influence, as she has managed to shape public perception and maintain relevance without constant media engagement, illustrating that presence can be powerful even when it is subtle and selective. And in many ways, her life serves as a counter-narrative to the traditional celebrity arc, emphasizing stability over spectacle, depth over display, and longevity over momentary attention. Throughout her journey, Paloma Jiménez has remained consistent in her values, navigating the complexities of a life connected to global fame while preserving her individuality and privacy, a balance that is not easily achieved and rarely sustained over time. And this consistency has earned her a quiet respect among those who recognize the challenges of maintaining authenticity in an environment that often rewards conformity and exposure. Today, she stands not only as a successful model and the long-term partner of a major Hollywood figure, but also as a symbol of a different kind of strength, one that does not seek validation through visibility but instead derives its power from integrity, resilience, and self-assurance. And as the world continues to evolve in its understanding of fame and influence, Paloma Jiménez's story remains a compelling example of how a life lived with intention and discretion can resonate just as strongly as one lived in the spotlight, leaving behind a legacy defined not by headlines, but by the enduring impression of quiet confidence and unwavering authenticity.